Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Eric and I's Run of Lure of the Valley. This is day 11, and we're in the Marsh of Rebirth. Eric is happy, notably. So we're not in the Marsh of Rebirth, technically. We're in the marsh. The Marsh of Rebirth is the special spot within the marsh. Oh. We're just in the swamp. We're in the swamp.
Oh, I haven't been to the Marsh of Rebirth yet.
So this is actually funny because Travis and Bryn were like, we need to get to the Marsh of Rebirth. They were like, that's where we need to go.
Yeah.
So you're in great company.
Thank you.
But then we got there and we stopped playing. Like, we were in the swamp and we got into the Marsh of Rebirth, but then we just stopped.
How do you get in? I bet at the Cypress Citadel.
Potentially. There might be ways to get in, but we're here at the sunken outpost. We also still have our invasion stage 1, and because this is a ruin, we have added 3 Reclaimer Seekers into this deck.
3?
3, yes.
I thought it was 2 for some reason.
And it does search the general set for 3 Reclaimer Seekers and shuffle them into the path deck. Alright, 33. Cordo told you that when the Rangers first explored the valley, they set up outposts every few kilometers. They deliberately placed them some of the most inhospitable locations, assuming that would be where they would be needed the most. Pushing aside another curtain of moss and cobwebs, you see one of these forlorn outposts before you. The building is sunk deep into the swamp. Between the grime-caked walls and the hydra worms that seem to inhabit it, it's clear that no ranger has visited this outpost in quite some time. So we're going to search the path deck for the next water feature and play it. Start meeting everything.
Oh my god, I love them. Oh my god, I love them. I love this place.
Oh, that's what I just want to read.
Yeah. Oh my god, I get to... What? Do you read this first thing and tell me that this is not the swamp for me?
Imagine life as a hydra worm. To intuit the location of their lair. Add progress equal to your effort. Wow, and the sun is if there's an odd number of progress on this feature, you must discard it. We lose the trail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Marsh of Rebirth.
Travel to the Marsh of Rebirth.
Oh, fuck, I boxed these.
Justin.
Yeah?
I don't know if we're going to actually complete our quest. Okay, I'm sorry. I can imagine what it means to be a hydra worm and then go to a place called the Marsh of Rebirth.
This is also where this game is going to end, unfortunately. Just die in the marsh. All right, let me read 9.1.
Justin.
For the last hour, the ground underneath your feet has been growing soggier. The rich scent of loam and decay fills your nose. Finally, you walk under a corridor of arching boughs draped with hanging moss and find yourself standing on a narrow spit of dry land leading to the morass of black water, vines, and cypress trees. You found a path that leads to the Marsh of Rebirth. All right, and then I will draw Overgrown Reactor.
Oh, sick.
Feature Machine Rune Flora. As a Falk plus Triangle to activate the Rumbling Dynamo to add damage to this feature to add damage to each feature and being in play for every 2 effort.
Aren't we beings?
No, we're Rangers.
That's right. We're not beings.
Clear damage, draw a path card if it's a hydra worm and it fatigues you. Yeah. All right, and this one has X is equal to the amount of water on this location. Falk plus Triangle, divert the deepening water, discard water equal to your effort. And then we draw for our turn at the start of the round. And then I will have to resolve my mulligan as well.
Oh, what a cutie. Intrepid Marmot. Focus plus path. Discern 2. The movements of the courageous rodent to exhaust this being. Add 1 to it, and then 2 to a feature for every 2 effort. This marmot's gonna help us. Don't eat it. If there are no predators in play, exhaust this being, draw a path card. If there's an active predator, exhaust this being, add damage to equal that predator's presence.
There you go, Eric. I drew the first Reclaimer Seeker. You can see what they look like.
So when do I get to play one? Do I have to go to this Marsh of Rebirth?
I don't think so. There's another secret in there. It's like you have to get a flawless victory, upgrade them in the pit, and then one of the witches flying across the moon. All right, so this is going to ambush me to start things off.
I'm so happy for you because I've got this marmot.
It is really cute.
This is my Oru.
That's good. All right, it's going to ambush me. I am going to, for my first action, spend 2 to play Quiet, reduce this to 0, and Quiet is going to eat this thing. I don't know if he should, but he is going to.
I think Quiet should get more biomeld.
I agree. Some more biomeld in his diet for sure. All right, what do you got going on?
Oh, Justin. I got so much going on. First off, we're going to play this Orlin hiking staff.
Nice.
Spend 2.
3 of those?
Yeah.
What does this motherfucker do? The movements of the courageous road to exhaust speed.
He's gonna help me.
And 2 to a feature for every 2 effort. That actually seems pretty good.
He's going to help me.
He does. Predators do eat this thing. They just swallow it up.
Yeah, because he's so good.
He is very good.
He's a little ranger.
Speaking of a little ranger, I got Pakoto.
Look, they're the same thing.
Well, no, mine's a ferret. You're a marmot. I know they're very similar, but there is a difference. Mine is wearing a hat. That's a big thing that yours does not have, and I just want the record to show that Pakoto is wearing a hat, and that dumb idiot is not. All right, your action.
That's only fair. I'm not very good at activating this thing, though.
No.
I think what I'll do is I'll buy a universal power cell.
Nice.
To make the hiking staff even bigger. And then I'm going to activate the hiking staff.
Put a progress on this?
Yeah.
Are we just going to try to, like, zoom out of here? It's the swamp set, though. We can find it in other places.
Justin trying not to let me derail.
I mean, I don't know what's in the Marsh Rebirth. I'd be down, but...
Imagine if we got rebirthed as biomelds. Actually, I think it's going to be full of those fucking heartworms or whatever
Yeah,
they
probably.
are.
The Hydro Worms? Yeah, probably.
100%.
It's probably not great. It's probably not great. I'm going to spend 1 to play my field journal.
Sick. But, like, legitimately, do we want to go to the Heart of Rebirth? The Heart of Rebirth. The Marsh of Rebirth.
I mean, we could try for it. It's a little bit tricky, but we definitely could try.
Because this guy could help us.
He could. He could.
It's 10?
I mean, I'm pretty good at imagining. But we also have to get through this, too. We have to get through both. Like, we could.
Yeah. The thing is, this can slowly, passively clear this.
You know, if we trigger this, it also kills my animals.
Let's not. It's not an obstacle. We don't have to trigger it.
We don't have to. The only downside, I mean, yeah, we could just ignore... But then if we get water, we're going to have to divert that water.
Yeah.
But I mean, I suppose if we just don't take it, we take as few tests as possible, we might be okay.
And then just go to the Marsh of Rebirth.
I mean, if you want to. I have a feeling if we travel from the Marsh of Rebirth, we can travel anywhere.
I suspect so as well, which would allow us to get to the Navigator.
Potentially. So
it just seems good.
We could try it. We could try it.
That just seems strong.
I think it's your action.
I'm going to ignore this Marmot for now.
Sure.
And I'm going to imagine.
All right, so you're dodging the Marmot. And you're going to go 2 to 0. 1. And there's an odd number on this, so this is going to get discarded. And we just get fatigued from the rain. Oh, and this guy also triggers. If there are no predators in play. There is a predator in play.
Okay.
That is really funny.
Well,
you're like, we have found the path. Oh, shit, I've lost it. Okay, well, you know, that's okay. That's
you know
okay.
what? It's cleared the way. It's cleared the path for us.
Yes, exactly, right?
The Marsh of Rebirth was the
I mean, it does seem tough to get in there. It does seem tough to get in there.
It does.
All right, I'm going to just pass, I think, which is going to put a use on this.
It was the friends I made along the way.
Exactly.
I don't think I'm going to pass. No, what? I can't do anything with Awa. Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay.
Whoever made this card, you're my favorite.
Yep. All right.
Because that was perfect. That was exactly the roller coaster of emotions I needed.
What's your path card whenever you're ready?
I hope it's a Reclaimer Black Mud. Oh, this is brutal. You add a maximum of 1 per test to this feature. Exhaust your roll.
Hydro Worm. Clear with damage. You feel the swamp shudder. Add 1 damage to each other Hydro Worm in play. If this is 1 or more damage on a yellow, the swamp churns. Search the path deck and discard pile for a Hydro Worm and put it into play. Blue, if there's another Hydro Worm in the same area as this one, they spread out, move this being. And red, exhaust this being, suffer 1 injury.
The Marsh of Rebirth is going to be the heart of the Hydra Worms.
Yeah, probably.
Sick.
You're like, we need to get back.
Yeah.
We need to go back.
We need to go back to Hydra Worm.
And that's an obstacle. I miss your sketchbook.
Yeah, me too.
You can add a maximum of 1 progress per test on this feature.
Mm-hmm. But he breaks that.
You love that little marmot.
I love that marmot.
All right. Well, I am gonna just have Quiet eat this Reclaimer Seeker. Don't know what I'm gonna do about this Hydra Worm, but that sounds like a me problem.
Do you want me to fire a gun at it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not yet. I'll let you go first, though.
Okay. I'm gonna try and
I get these back.
make further friends with this marmot
Nice.
by showing it my static sifter.
Wow, he's like, I love that. I think that's really cute.
He's like, what does it do?
It only has 1. It's not that hard to get through the black mud. It's just slow,
Yeah.
which kind of checks out. It's mud.
Yeah. It's upsetty.
Spaghetti. All right.
As I just shock Justin by just braining it with my fit test instead.
The marmot?
Yeah.
Through the skull? Oh, God, no! The poor little marmot.
Especially after all my comparisons of it to Picoto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so scared of interacting with this Hydra Worm.
Don't then. Just pass your turn.
I mean, I might.
Let it rule your life.
Yeah.
You only have to wait a little longer until I've passed this.
Yeah. That's right.
I hope you just keep getting more and more Hydra work.
I miss Oru. Okay. I think I am going to interact with Picoto.
Okay.
So we're going to go 3-1.
Nice.
That's pretty alright. I have to trigger yellows. So we're just going to take a fatigue from the rain.
Okay. Oh, what's that?
And then if this bean has 1 or more damage, it does not have 1 or more damage.
No, you're fine. You haven't hurt the Hydra worm.
Okay.
You're just petting it.
I love it. I love the Hydra worm. Just kidding. I hate it and I want it to die. It's your action.
Okay. I can't afford... What I really have to do is if I go for this, I have to... I have to get a +1. I have to get an automatic +1 on the marmot.
Oh, to do the discern?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems tough.
So, we're going to be stupid.
Okay, you spent a yellow for that.
I can't. No, I'm playing it for the card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, there's no plants in play.
No, but this one doesn't work for him. He only uses,
Shoot. All my plans are stupid. I'm going to play this instead.
Oh, nice. You have too many slots now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Sifter.
I only played it for him.
Yeah, and it did impress him.
Yeah, it did.
And you get 4 of these. Beautiful!
And then I'm going to activate this.
To slowly get us through this.
Yep.
And we just take as minimal tests as possible, and then we do something about the mud.
Something about the mud.
All right, I'm going to pass.
I mean, I'm also pretty well set up to pass the mud now if I need to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll also pass.
Oru?
It was Oru.
It was Oru.
I felt like a dog whisperer there. Okay, I feel so much better. I'm probably going to steal that marmot from you. Because I think I can actually interact with it.
Yeah, that's probably wise. I just love it.
Yeah, you're like,
But that's my marmot.
all right, what's your path card?
My marmots.
Fetid Bog. Feature Flora Water. After a being is cleared through damage, attach it face down to this feature. Discard 1 face down card attached to this feature. X is equal to twice the number of... Okay, so this is not dangerous until we fill it with corpses.
After being is cleared by damage, attach a face down this creature. Refresh. Discard 1 face down creature attached to this feature. X is equal to twice the number of face down cards attached to this feature. Wow, it does sink into the bog and then they slowly get digested.
Yeah.
Aaron,
I love this bog.
we have another side quest for you. Overgrown ruins. Awa plus compass. Discover a way into the ancient structure to move your a ranger marker to this feature. Clear. If a ranger marker is on this feature, delve into the runes. 9.2 if we clear during progress. Clear with damage. Draw a path card. If it is a Hydra worm, it attacks you. As an action, as a blue, if there's an active Hydra worm, it damages the foundation. Add damage to this feature.
Okay, so I need to go to the Overgrown ruins.
All right, well, I am going to drop down Oru. And then I'm going to snatch that marmot. So you have one less thing to work through.
Snatched that marmot. Can you use it to clear the black mud for me? Ooh, or this. Either of these.
I mean, I'm getting good to do features because remember, because this doesn't exhaust, I can actually just use this to commit a multiple amounts of effort.
That is true.
I'm also going to reduce this to 0, and we're going to start attacking the Hydra worm.
Such a bad call.
Don't anger the swamp, Eric says.
Yeah.
Don't anger the swamp.
I've fully committed to being part of the swamp.
Yeah. It's your action.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my ability to ignore black mud.
Yeah, you're going to dodge it.
And I'm going to go after this.
Nice.
So, Awa...
Compass 2. And we both don't need to be on as long as one of us is on it.
Yeah. And there's no penalty for failing other than
there's no
the blues activating.
But there's no active Hydra worm here.
Yeah. So
green, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go for it.
3 to 2? Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so you're gonna move this on here.
Sick.
Which now, whenever I interact with it, I get to add +1 to this.
Exactly.
Alright, so triggering reds.
Also, let's just...
If there is a water feature within reach of one or more rangers, you got one.
I do. What happens?
They suffer a jolt. Those rangers suffer 1 injury.
That's not good.
I can eventually draw my healing.
Am I playing stupid in the swamp, Justin? Yes.
But that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
You want me to talk to the marmot?
I think so. You could put 2 on anything.
Yeah, it'll probably be your mud.
Yeah, that's probably wise, because then I can clear it this turn.
I'll go 3 to 2. That's fine. Sun. So here, I'm going to do the thing first. So I'm going to add 1 progress to this thing, and then 2 to that. So I'll just move this over here because this marmot's going to go.
Okay.
And then we will resolve Sun starting up here. We're just going to get fatigued.
Okay.
And then if this being has 1 or more damage, search the pack deck and discard pile for a Hydra worm and put it into play.
You're calling them. Doesn't it go into play up here?
Nah, I assume it's still where you draw it.
Yeah,
that
makes sense.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready for war.
Worm.
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 All right. That's me. What do you got?
I'll try and traverse this. I'll go 3 to 1. I probably don't need to go 3 to 1, but it covers us from the -2.
Yeah. Nice.
I'll clear that.
Bunch of blues to trigger.
Only this one.
No, all these are also active.
Oh, in my space? Yeah.
So this is going to go up 1. And then if there's an active Hydra worm, there's not. These are not active right now. If there's an active Hydra worm, it is not. These are not active right now. You may exhaust your roll. If you do not, this feature fatigues you. You'll take 0. There's nothing on here.
That's true.
Okay, I'm going to just pass, I think. We're taking it slow and steady through the swamp.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I will take a fatigue. Draw a card.
Good draw.
Ooh.
All right, what's your path cards?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, repress those.
I can't play that yet, but down the road. Hydra worm.
Let's go. Hydro worm. It's a lot of these guys, huh?
I love this place.
Okay. Well, what's the plan?
I mean, I think we still have to try and clear this.
Sure.
If you still think we can.
Well, the thing is, I don't know what it's going to be, but notably it's 9.2, which is the same number that the other one was. It was 9.1.
Yeah.
So it's probably a similar thing.
Which I want. I want it, Justin.
Okay, well, I'm going to reduce this guy's presence to 0 and kill him.
Okay.
So when this guy dies, we feel the swamp shudder. We place a damage on each hydro worm.
Sick. Also makes them way more dangerous.
Yeah, now they're in the bog.
Makes the bog way more dangerous. Okay. This is on, but on refresh, it's gone.
One of them will. So
Yeah.
if we kill multiple here, yes. That's bad. Okay.
So the swamp's all about pace. Patience.
Should I try to go for this?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I'm going to send this guy over to you.
Okay. I love the swamp.
You have been saying that.
Justin fully understanding what it means to have a friend who is a would-be eldritch cultist in
Yes.
this moment.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to take 2 fatigue to interact with this.
Okay.
So I'm going to just do the fit traverse.
Yeah.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just to beat it all. That is not the symbol I wanted to see there, so hopefully this just takes us out. So we're going to clear this, and we're going to go 9.2. I think it's going to just say, you may leave. Think there's any shot of that?
I don't think so.
You carefully pick through the vine-covered runes. The ancient carbon composite walls are hidden by muck and moss, worn down by water and weather. You brush aside a layer of grime and find a map carved into the wall. It shows the building as well as a large cluster of buildings deeper in the swamp. If there are any artifacts worth salvaging, you'll probably find them in the Marsh of Rebirth. You step out of the ruins and get your bearings. Exhaust each beam.
Oh.
It's actually really good.
Because that's going to save you from the reds.
Yes. And then, notably, that one has a different thing if we're in the Marsh of Rebirth when we read it. So the goal is get into the Marsh of Rebirth, explore the ruins within the Marsh of Rebirth.
Okay.
And then if there is a water feature within reach, there is no water feature within reach of me. They're all along the way.
Okay. My turn?
Your turn.
So I say we leave to go to the Swamp of Rebirth.
Yep.
So tick it down. Oh, what if I went up? I'm getting better. And none of these... This one is 2.
And this one's 2.
So what I'll do is a little trick I haven't used ever in this game called Leaf in the Breeze.
Oh, yeah. When you traverse... No, you did this one before, I remember.
Oh, that's true. I did.
You get to dodge 3 path cards. So this is in response to your traversal here.
Yeah. Because I'm going to traverse,
Nice.
commit 1 effort,
Nice. So you're going to be at 3 currently?
3.
Nice.
3 to 2. 4 to 2.
You're good.
Because it'll go up,
Yeah,
but...
so then you're going to add 4. Putting us to 8. And then this goes up to 6. And then if there's an active Hydro Worm, nope, you may exhaust your roll. If you do not, you suffer this feature fatigues you. All right, then we can just get out of here.
We can just leave.
Oh, and we get like a nice little reset.
Yeah, we do.
All right, I'm going to rest, by the way.
I, too, will rest.
I mean, what's the downside? No, I think it's fine. I don't think it's worth risking anything. We just go.
Let's
I'm
just go.
resting. All right, do you want to travel?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to just go to the Green Bridge.
I thought we were going to the Marsh of Rebirth.
We haven't found a way to the Marsh of Rebirth.
Oh, I thought that card gave us a way to the
No, we still have to find a way.
Okay, yeah, let's just go to the Green Bridge.
We're going to follow our plan, but if we hit the Marsh of Rebirth, we'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect and understand this.
I mean, because maybe like in the biological outpost just says you have to fight them, and then we can be like, I know where we're fighting them, in the place where the monsters have been the scariest so far.
Yeah, exactly. The place where Justin has been the most worried, and I have been the most welcoming.
Yes. All right, let's travel.
You were worried. You were like, Eric, the water is rising, and I was like, Justin.
Oh, we had a
I have a stick.
Normally it was Kesey and her mother. And also the balls followed us in here too. Alright. It's nice for us to be traveling into this place with everything set up as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's nice to have the Intrepid Marmot there to watch us.
Yes. Well, we've seen pretty much everything that's in that deck, so.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I'm so ready. Am I still injured?
Yes. Yes, because it's not a new day. So we're going to the Green Bridge. So you're still going to get fatigued when you do up. You might as well do your upkeep now. It's not going to change too much. Oh. Oh, that's really funny.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
I don't even know, but I'm ready.
This is fucked up, Eric. You've put us in so much danger. It's not a rune, so these guys aren't here anymore.
Well, they can't be, obviously.
Alright. The Green Bridge. As a red, remove one strut. If there are no struts at this location, your section of the bridge collapses. Each ranger suffers one injury. End the round and travel to the Cypress Citadel.
Yes. Yes.
Only 2 presents and 3 ranger to get through.
Are you ready?
I am ready for us to make it through this without any sort of issue, is my hope, is what you were asking.
Look at it. I love the swamp.
Alright.
I hope you drew 3 biomelts.
That would be funny. I think there's only the nuts in the set, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. 29. Eric's having a great time.
Yeah.
Alright. 29. A series of tall vine wreath supports rise out of the swamp. Lengths of equally vine-wrapped cables stretch between them, creating a spindly living above the treetops. The bridge creaks and sways as you walk upon it, and far below you can see the fortress of cypress trees known as the Cypress Citadel. How stable is this bridge? Not that stable. Alright, so you're going to draw a path card.
Oh, Red and Kobo.
Oh, what are you doing here, brother? What's his number?
83.
Thank you. Clear him to trade with him.
Yeah.
I will then draw a Hydro Worm, and then you will draw another card.
Overgrown runes. Hey, we don't have to clear these. They're not really obstacles.
We don't need to. We don't need to, yeah. It is 2, but you can dodge.
Yep.
And there are 4 struts on this. Hopefully it stays that way for a long time. And then I will do my upkeep, because I have not finished that yet.
Yes.
And then we will draw cards for the turn. So what do you got?
I already drew.
No, that was for location setup.
Oh, right.
Now at the start of the round.
Oh, I got a Hydro Worm. Notice how they don't hurt people. Oh, no, they do. They're predators.
I got an Intrepid Marmot.
Oh! You could use it to help clear.
To a feature, yeah. To a feature. No, that's not a feature.
No, it's not.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just take Red Kobo.
Yeah, you know. You're the
I'm the bean manager, and you are the
Hydro Worm.
Yes, you're the Hydro Worm.
I imagined what it was like to be a Hydro Worm, Justin.
Just once, and you lost the trail immediately, but you convinced yourself that this was the right path.
Yes. There are no plants in the swamp. My entire deck set up around plants.
Yeah.
There are no plants in the swamp.
No, I mean, it makes sense. It's mostly just like literal like rot and fungus and algae
And hydro worms.
and hydroworms. But you're good friends with them.
I am. You want to go first?
I guess I do. I guess I do.
Sound less certain, please.
Well, I'm gonna hit this hydroworm.
I'm gonna hit it.
And then I think I'm going to use Pakoto. Do you have any aid cards?
What do you mean by aid cards?
It's like usually it's like one of the gear traits. If and you're in play, are either of those aids? Any of those aids? No, it
No.
doesn't look like it. Okay.
I do have an aid card I'm going to be playing later.
Then I'll wait on Pakoto, and I will play an aid card of my own.
Okay.
All right, what do you got? I played the intention translator for people at home.
So first off, I'm going to exhaust this.
Nice. Put one on this.
Yep. Then we're going to do something that's going to seem a little crazy.
You're like, I'm going to resolve this red one 5 times.
I am going to make an action on that.
Gonna traverse?
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm not dodging either of those.
Okay, you're gonna take 4. Well, that's kind of cool.
Thank you. So, the reason why is because as we go into it, we're obviously going to exhaust to commit 1.
So 3.
3. Then we're going to breathe into it. After you perform this test, discard any number of cards from your fatigue deck to commit 1 effort to that test for every 2 cards discarded this way.
Oh.
So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3.
So then you're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
6 to 2. You know what? I'm gonna put you to 8. I'm gonna get us out of this swamp right away.
Let's do it.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
So actually, I guess I could have done 1 less because I just wanted you to be up enough to succeed by 2, but
Yep.
this was already there. So you're gonna add 7 to this.
I will then immediately be bitten by a hydroworm and take 1 injury.
Oh shit! So then these were discarded, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are all discarded.
Nope. That's
No, that is correct.
okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So you take another injury. All right. So I think we're gonna end the day because if you take 1 more injury, we lose.
Yeah.
I think it's 3. I'm gonna just check on that though. Injury 23.
Yeah, because we also have no obstacles, which means we can just leave if you're comfortable doing that.
I think we're going to. I think we're going to go into and we're going to rest so you can heal up.
Perfect.
After they suffer their 3rd injury.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're not going to get there.
No.
I would love to trade with Ren Kobo.
I mean, especially if we're going to... especially if we're going to...
Do you have a gear card in your hand?
Which one's the gear card?
It's one of the things you can play. It's one of the card types. It's like those.
No. Yes, I do.
Okay, in that case, I'm not going to play this Intention Translator because I think we have to trade gear with him. And I
Yeah.
would love to do a trade.
Sure.
Okay. You drew Renkoto this turn?
No, that was at the opening.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Pakoto.
Mm-hmm.
Put 2 on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to talk to Ren Kobo.
Oh, I wish I had 1 more spirit so I could play my Nal's Understanding.
Oh, to just shoot him?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that turn was very impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, this goes down by 1.
It nearly killed me.
So I'm going to go... I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1.
Nice.
I got to put 3 on him, which is luckily enough. Not to pass him, but to get through.
Then you take an injury.
Well, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to have him exhaust and deal 2 damage to Ren Kobo.
Oh, nice. Very clever.
That's called using your resources. However, the bridge continues to collapse. And Ren Kobo's like, we got to get the fuck out of here!
And you're like, no, trade with me.
Yeah, and then Oru is going to clear him.
Nice.
Because I would like to maybe get something new.
Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing what he's got.
Yeah, 83. All right, trade, you say? Well, of course you do. I've been from the Mississippian Sea to the fortress of the Ice Clans. I've even laid eyes on the Great Ocean, they said, setting up all of their expansions in the future. Each ranger may return a gear card from their collection. If they did, they can choose a starting gear from the collection that they must meet the stamp requirement for and add it to their hand. I'm going to try it. I'm going to look through. But I think what we'll do is, because we're going to rest, we'll do that afterwards.
Yeah,
just so people don't have to watch it.
100%.
Because then I think I just pass, and I just rest, and then we travel, still in the swamp,
Yep.
but we're going to the Mound of the Navigator.
Why would we leave the swamp?
Exactly.
Have you not seen how great I'm playing?
It's true. It has been really good. It has been really good. So this day's going to end here. We're going to travel to the Mound of the Navigator. We don't want to end our day early because of Eric, but we're each going to look for potentially... I'm going to potentially get rid of an intention translator. What are you potentially getting rid of?
Trail mix, so I probably won't, but...
Yeah, you might find something better. If not, though, it's okay. But we'll see you all for the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one, and as always, GG's.